The words "not guilty" are becoming familiar for Indigenous victims and their families.
I expected more, like every time we hear a verdict over the years.
MMIW Inquiry Commissioner Michelle Audette wasn't very surprised to hear that Raymond Cormier was found not guilty in the death of 15-year-old Tina Fontaine. The death of Fontaine galvanized the call for a national inquiry into missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Heartache and disappointment have become routine for Audette.
When we hear a verdict like this, we hear the family saying, do we really matter? So there is something that needs to happen or change.
The not guilty verdict in the death of Tina Fontaine comes on the heels of another not guilty verdict in the case of Gerald Stanley, who killed 22-year-old Colton Bushy. Both cases have attracted attention from Canadian lawmakers. Last night, Indigenous Affairs Minister Carolyn Bennett tweeted, "My thoughts are with Tina Fontaine's family. Tina's is a tragic story that demonstrates the failures of all the systems for Indigenous children and youth on every level. We need to do better. We need to fix this." Her colleague Jane Philpott also took to Twitter, "My deep sympathy to Tina Fontaine's family and community. Tina's story shows the failure to protect the safety and well-being of Indigenous children. We're working together on major reform of the child welfare system. We must do better. Justice and our common humanity demand it." Fontaine's story is one of thousands that the National Inquiry is hearing about. Audette believes changes will happen when social inequities are addressed.
We cannot put another generation in that situation. We can, because we become complicit if we do.
The National Inquiry into missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls is currently in Rankin Inlet, Nunavut, before heading to Happy Valley Goose Bay in a few weeks. In Ottawa, Nigel Newlove, City News.